Are you frustrated with your squat mobility?
Yeah, I am.
A lot of people are. Here's a simple mobility routine you can do every day to enhance your squat depth.
Get up and get down, get up and get down.
Are you like Ed and have a tough time with squat depth? A lot of people have these frustrations with not being able to get deeper in their squat, and they're trying so many different things like ankle mobility and hip mobility, and they're still not finding a lot of long-term progress. What I want to show you is a very simple, everyday program that you can do that can help enhance your squat depth with a little bit of a different take than most mobility programs. And that's going to be on just focusing on time under tension in the squat itself. A lot of times we do a lot of mobility work and don't actually get enough time in the exact movement that we're trying to change. So here's how we can do that. What we're gonna do is start off with just giving yourself a little bit of assistance. This is a 2x8. That works great for a lot of people. If you need even more assistance, you can go by a wedge board or anything even a little bit higher than this. You're gonna place your heels on the board, and then you're gonna grab something. If you're at home, anything about 20 to 25 pounds is gonna be great for this. The idea is it's gonna offset your body weight, and even the most stiff people can actually get a little bit deeper with their squat. So with the raised heel off the ground, we're giving ourselves ankle mobility assistance. You're gonna hold the plate out in front and then perform as deep of a squat as you can in 10 seconds. 10-second tempo. Again, what we're doing is we're focusing on our control and our balance in the squat motion. Now, once you get down there, notice how deep he's already getting. He's much more below parallel than he ever was before. You're gonna hold this position for 10 seconds to start and then progressively work up to 20 seconds. So again, heels raised on a 2-inch high board, weight out in front for balance assistance, 10-second descent, focusing on having your body weight spread across your full foot, not all the way back in the heels. And in doing so, you're going to enhance your ability to perform the squat correctly because you're focusing on the little things like balance that often go unnoticed when we're just doing ankle mobility work. We're not actually enhancing our time under tension. And I think that's key for a lot of people that have problems in squat depth. Let's show this from the side just so people can see the changes. So the protocol that I want you to follow, if this is something that you're having problems with, is 5 to 10 repetitions every single day. This is ground zero. So this is step 1. Most people should be able to do this. And what you're gonna notice is that slowly over time, you're gonna be able to get a little bit deeper. So again, 10 seconds down. Start with the 10-second hold down here. You should be able to feel a good stretch in your calf, maybe a little stretch in the hips. Work up to 20 seconds. Now, once you have started to do that and you feel like you can get pretty good depth, what do? We're gonna take away a little bit of the ankle assistance work. So we're gonna go from a 2-inch high ankle assistant to a 1-inch high. So we're gonna go to something that's about 1 inch off the ground. These Eleiko plates are about 1 inch high. So same thing, heels raised, same protocol, 10-second descent. And don't short me on this. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. If you feel off balance anytime during this, just pause and readjust yourself to make sure that you're right in the middle of your foot. I don't want you all the way back in your heels. You want to be across that full foot. And in doing so, look how much knee over toe he's getting. So we're not trying to hold those toes or the knees back. Let the body go where it needs to. Just focus on staying balanced. Look how deep he is right there. Okay? 10 seconds to start, and then again, progressing up to 20 seconds. But what are we doing? We're spending time in the position we're trying to change. If you are frustrated with limited ankle mobility, limited squat depth, and you're doing all these mobility drills and you're just not seeing any change, you need to spend time in the squat. And again, we're progressing this from ground zero, okay? First step, and then what we would do eventually is take these away, and Ed is actually able to probably do this fairly good, okay? Is you're just going to then go to the flat ground. In something like this, you'll notice he's not gonna be able to go as deep as before, but he's still gonna be able to get much deeper than he was with that very first squat. But you can see he's not as deep as he was, showing that the ankles are, in fact, a big factor with this. But if you start spending 10 sets, 5 to 10 sets of 20 seconds down here in this position every single day, you're going to see adaptive changes for the benefit of your squat depth. Things will improve. and you're not spending a lot of time doing stretches or mobilizations, you're moving through the full range. And I think for a lot of people, that's gonna be the missing key as far as actually finding some great potential. Now, if you wanna do a little bit more mobility work and superset with this, you definitely can. You can go with a banded joint mobilization, an ankle stretch, a hip opening stretch, you definitely can. But I think for a lot of people, this progression from ground zero and take your steps up, it's gonna be a big help for a lot of people. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section below. But I want you guys to track your progress. Let me know how this goes. If this is something that you struggle with, take photos, take some videos, send them to me and show me how this is able to help progress your squat depth over time. Happy squatting, guys.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.